Hey everyone. So, you've got a sunny spot in your home, and you're wondering if any plants can actually handle all that light without turning into crispy little leaves, right? Well, good news. I've rounded up 21 houseplants that actually love soaking up the sun. We're talking plants that don't just survive, they thrive, and they look amazing while doing it. I'll break down what each one needs, from water to soil, and throw in some fun facts that'll make you the plant expert among your friends. Whether you've got a bright windowsill or a sun-drenched living room, these guys will brighten your space and your mood. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, and let's dive into the ultimate sun-loving plant lineup. Trust me, your windowsills are about to get a serious upgrade. By the end, you'll know exactly which plants to pick so they actually flourish, not just sit there looking sad. And yeah, some of them might even surprise you with just how much sun they can handle. Philodendrons are surprisingly tough when it comes to bright light, making them perfect for a sunny corner of your home. These plants can handle several hours of direct sunlight each day without burning their leaves, and they actually grow faster when they get plenty of light. Their heart-shaped leaves not only look stunning, but they also naturally filter indoor air, removing toxins like formaldehyde. A little tip for care: keep the soil slightly moist but never soggy, and give them indirect drafts from time to time to mimic their natural tropical environment. You'll notice new leaves popping up regularly, especially in bright spots, which means your plant is thriving, not just surviving. Philodendrons are low maintenance and forgiving if you miss a watering here or there. Over time, these plants can grow into impressive floor or tabletop specimens, adding a vibrant, leafy touch that truly makes a room feel alive. They're a smart choice for anyone looking to combine beauty, air-purifying power, and a plant that actually loves the sun. Umbrella plants are absolute sun lovers, making them ideal for bright, sunny spots in your home. Their glossy, umbrella-shaped leaves not only look elegant but also capture sunlight efficiently, helping the plant thrive and grow faster. They can tolerate several hours of direct sunlight each day, and you'll notice new shoots emerging quickly when they get plenty of light. For care, keep the soil consistently moist but well drained, and give them a little mist now and then to mimic their tropical origins. These plants are surprisingly resilient, bouncing back even if you accidentally let them dry out for a day or two. Over time, they can grow into striking floor specimens that add a bold, architectural touch to any room. Umbrella plants also help improve indoor air quality, absorbing pollutants and adding freshness to your space. With minimal maintenance, they reward you with vibrant, shiny foliage that thrives under the sun and stands out beautifully. Alocasia plants are true showstoppers for sunny spots, thanks to their dramatic, arrow-shaped leaves that really soak up the light. They thrive in bright, indirect to direct sunlight, and you'll see faster growth and larger leaves when they get plenty of rays. Their striking foliage isn't just for looks, it naturally filters indoor air and adds a tropical vibe to your home instantly. Keep the soil consistently moist but never waterlogged, and make sure they have good drainage to prevent root rot. Alocasias love a bit of humidity, so occasional misting or a nearby humidifier can make them flourish even more. They're forgiving in terms of minor care mistakes and can bounce back from short periods of dryness. Over time, they grow into bold, architectural plants that become real conversation pieces in your living space. These plants combine eye-catching beauty with surprisingly practical air-purifying benefits. If you want a plant that thrives in the sun and makes a statement, Alocasia is a perfect pick. Rubber plants are perfect for bright, sunny corners and actually love a good dose of direct light to keep their glossy leaves vibrant. They can handle several hours of sunlight each day, which encourages faster growth and bigger, healthier foliage. Their thick, shiny leaves not only look amazing but also help purify indoor air by removing toxins like formaldehyde. For care, keep the soil slightly moist and allow the top layer to dry out between waterings to prevent overwatering. Rubber plants are surprisingly resilient, bouncing back if you forget to water them occasionally, and they adapt well as light levels change through the seasons. Over time, they can grow into tall, impressive specimens that become a natural focal point in any room. These plants are low maintenance yet rewarding, giving your space a lush, vibrant feel with minimal effort. With consistent sunlight, they'll stay healthy, glossy, and a true standout among your indoor greenery. Watermelon peperomia is a small but striking plant that thrives in bright, sunny spots, showing off its uniquely patterned, round leaves that resemble a watermelon rind. It loves several hours of indirect to direct sunlight, which helps its vibrant green and silver markings really pop. This plant grows slowly but steadily, and with enough light, it produces new leaves regularly, keeping your space looking fresh. For care, keep the soil lightly moist but well drained, and avoid letting it sit in water to prevent root rot. Watermelon Peperomia is forgiving if you occasionally miss a watering, making it perfect for busy plant parents. Its compact size means it's great for tabletops, shelves, or windowsills that get plenty of sun. Beyond its beauty, it also contributes to cleaner indoor air, quietly improving your home environment. With minimal maintenance and a love for bright light, this plant adds both charm and a healthy, lively touch to any room. Kalanchoe is a sun-loving succulent that thrives in bright, direct sunlight, making it perfect for windowsills or sun-drenched corners. Its thick, fleshy leaves store water, so it can handle periods of dryness without stressing, and the more light it gets, the more vibrant and compact its growth becomes. This plant produces clusters of bright, long-lasting flowers that can bloom multiple times a year with proper sunlight, adding a cheerful pop of color to any space. For care, water only when the soil is dry to the touch and ensure well-draining soil to prevent root rot. Kalanchoe is low maintenance and forgiving, ideal for beginners or anyone with a busy schedule. Over time, it can grow into a bushy, flowering specimen that brings life and brightness to your home. Its cheerful flowers and striking foliage also make it a natural air improver, subtly refreshing your indoor environment. With plenty of sun and minimal care, Kalanchoe is both beautiful and resilient, a perfect companion for any sunny spot. Peace lilies are surprisingly adaptable and can actually thrive in bright, indirect sunlight, though a few hours of direct morning sun can make their leaves shine even more. Their glossy, dark green foliage and elegant white blooms add a touch of sophistication to any room, and they're excellent at filtering indoor air by removing toxins like benzene and formaldehyde. For care, keep the soil consistently moist but avoid waterlogging, and wipe the leaves occasionally to keep them dust-free and photosynthesizing efficiently. Peace lilies are forgiving if you forget a watering or two, bouncing back quickly and rewarding you with new blooms. They grow steadily in sunny spots and can reach impressive sizes over time, becoming a natural focal point in your home. These plants also help increase indoor humidity slightly, which can benefit both your space and other nearby plants. With minimal maintenance and strong air-purifying properties, peace lilies are both beautiful and practical. A few hours of bright light each day keeps them healthy, lush, and blooming, making them a smart choice for sunny indoor areas. Birds' nest ferns are surprisingly resilient and can handle bright, indirect sunlight, though they also tolerate a few hours of gentle direct sun without burning. Their wavy, bright green fronds unfurl from a central rosette, creating a lush, tropical feel that instantly livens up any room. These ferns grow steadily in well-draining, consistently moist soil, and they appreciate occasional misting to mimic their natural humid environment. Birds' nest ferns are forgiving if you miss a watering now and then, and they rarely suffer from pests, making them low maintenance yet striking. Over time, they can grow into large, architectural plants that become a focal point on tables, shelves, or floors. Their fronds also help improve indoor air quality by filtering pollutants, keeping your space fresh and healthy. With the right balance of sun and moisture, these ferns thrive and add a vibrant, leafy energy to your home. Birds' nest ferns are perfect for anyone looking for a durable, sun-tolerant plant that brings a touch of the tropics indoors. Tradescantia is a vibrant, sun-loving plant that thrives in bright, direct sunlight, which helps its colorful leaves really pop with purples, greens, and silvers. It grows quickly under strong light, sending out trailing stems that are perfect for hanging baskets or high shelves where they can cascade beautifully. For care, keep the soil evenly moist but well drained, and trim occasionally to encourage bushier growth and prevent legginess. Tradescantia is forgiving if you miss a watering here and there, and it adapts well to changing light conditions, making it perfect for busy plant owners. Over time, it can create a lush, flowing display that adds instant energy and color to any room. Its striking foliage also helps filter indoor air and adds a lively, decorative touch without much effort. With consistent sunlight, Tradescantia stays healthy, vibrant, and full of life. It's an ideal plant for anyone looking for fast-growing, sun-loving greenery that makes a real statement indoors. African violets are charming, sun-loving plants that flourish in bright, indirect sunlight, and they can even handle a few hours of gentle direct light to boost flowering. Their soft, velvety leaves and delicate purple, pink, or white blooms make them a beautiful addition to any sunny windowsill or tabletop. For care, keep the soil lightly moist and well draining, and avoid getting water on the leaves to prevent spots or rot. African violets are surprisingly forgiving, bouncing back quickly if you occasionally miss a watering, and they bloom multiple times a year with proper light. Over time, they form compact, lush rosettes that bring color and texture to indoor spaces effortlessly. These plants are also great air improvers, subtly refreshing your home while adding aesthetic appeal. With minimal maintenance and consistent sunlight, African violets thrive and reward you with long-lasting, vibrant blooms. They're perfect for anyone looking for a small, colorful plant that loves the sun and brightens any room. Boston ferns are classic sun-loving plants that thrive in bright, indirect sunlight and can handle a few hours of gentle direct light without scorching their fronds. Their feathery, arching leaves create a lush, full appearance that instantly adds a touch of greenery and texture to any room. For care, keep the soil consistently moist and provide occasional misting to maintain humidity, which helps them grow fuller and healthier. Boston ferns are forgiving if you miss a watering or two, and they can adapt well to changing light conditions, making them ideal for busy plant owners. Over time, they grow into large, cascading plants that work beautifully in hanging baskets or elevated stands. Their dense foliage also contributes to cleaner indoor air by filtering pollutants and adding freshness. With the right balance of light and moisture, Boston ferns stay vibrant, full, and visually striking. They're perfect for anyone looking to bring a timeless, leafy elegance to a sunlit spot in the home. Norfolk pines are surprisingly sun-loving evergreens that thrive in bright, indirect sunlight and can handle some direct rays, which help them grow strong, upright branches. Their soft, symmetrical needles give a fresh, natural vibe, making them a perfect addition to windowsills, corners, or holiday decor that lasts year-round. For care, keep the soil evenly moist but well-drained, and avoid letting it dry out completely, as consistent moisture encourages healthy growth. Norfolk pines are forgiving and can bounce back if light levels fluctuate or if watering is occasionally missed. Over time, they grow into elegant, tree-like specimens that bring height and structure to any room. Their dense foliage also helps improve indoor air quality while adding a subtle tropical feel. With steady sunlight and minimal maintenance, Norfolk pines stay lush, vibrant, and a beautiful natural focal point. They're an excellent choice for anyone wanting a resilient, sun-tolerant plant that grows into a striking indoor evergreen. Algerian ivy is a hardy, sun-loving climber that thrives in bright, direct sunlight, which helps its glossy green leaves stay vibrant and full. It grows quickly, sending out trailing vines that are perfect for hanging baskets, shelves, or even training along walls and trellises indoors. For care, keep the soil evenly moist but well drained, and allow the top layer to dry slightly between waterings to prevent root rot. Algerian ivy is forgiving and adapts well to varying light conditions, making it ideal for beginners or busy plant owners. Over time, it can create a lush, cascading display that adds texture and movement to any space. Its dense foliage also helps purify indoor air, improving your home's environment subtly and naturally. With consistent sunlight, Algerian ivy remains healthy, vigorous, and striking, offering both greenery and elegance. It's a perfect choice for anyone looking for a resilient, fast-growing plant that loves bright light and adds life to their interiors. Pothos are incredibly versatile, sun-loving plants that thrive in bright, indirect sunlight, and they can even handle a few hours of direct light without any issues. Their trailing vines and heart-shaped leaves come in a variety of colors, from deep green to variegated shades, adding instant life and texture to any space. For care, keep the soil lightly moist and well-drained, allowing it to dry out slightly between waterings to prevent root rot. Pothos are famously forgiving, bouncing back quickly if you forget to water or if light conditions change, making them perfect for beginners. Over time, they grow into long, cascading vines that work beautifully in hanging baskets, shelves, or trained along walls. Their dense foliage also helps filter indoor air, removing toxins like formaldehyde and improving your home environment. With consistent sunlight, pothos stay vibrant, healthy, and full of life. They're a low-maintenance, resilient choice for anyone looking to add greenery and energy to a sunlit spot indoors. Anthuriums are stunning, sun-loving plants that thrive in bright, indirect sunlight and can handle a few hours of gentle direct light, which encourages their glossy leaves and vibrant, long-lasting flowers. Their striking heart-shaped foliage and bold red, pink, or white blooms make them a standout addition to any windowsill or tabletop. For care, keep the soil consistently moist but well drained, and occasionally wipe the leaves to keep them dust-free and photosynthesizing efficiently. Anthuriums are forgiving and can bounce back if a watering is missed, rewarding you with regular blooms when given proper light. Over time, they grow into elegant, tropical specimens that add color and structure to indoor spaces. Their leaves also contribute to indoor air purification, subtly improving the environment while enhancing decor. With the right balance of sun and moisture, Anthuriums stay vibrant, healthy, and continually bloom. They're perfect for anyone looking for a bold, eye-catching plant that thrives in a bright spot indoors. Polka Dot Begonias are cheerful, sun-loving plants that thrive in bright, indirect sunlight, which helps their uniquely spotted leaves show off vibrant pink, red, or white patterns. They grow steadily under strong light, producing new leaves regularly and creating a colorful, textured display that livens up any windowsill or tabletop. For care, keep the soil lightly moist but well drained, and avoid overwatering to prevent root rot, as they prefer a balance between hydration and dryness. Polka Dot Begonias are forgiving if you miss a watering occasionally, making them perfect for beginner plant parents. Over time, they form compact, bushy plants that add playful charm and a pop of color to your indoor space. Their leaves also help improve air quality subtly while brightening the room with natural beauty. With consistent light and minimal maintenance, these plants remain vibrant, healthy, and eye-catching. Polka Dot Begonias are ideal for anyone looking for a low-maintenance, sun-loving plant that brings personality and style to any corner of the home. Monstera Swiss cheese plants are iconic sun-loving plants that thrive in bright, indirect sunlight, and a few hours of direct light can encourage faster growth in those signature split leaves. Their large, glossy, fenestrated foliage adds a dramatic, tropical vibe to any room, instantly making your space feel lush and alive. For care, keep the soil evenly moist but well drained, and let the top layer dry slightly between waterings to prevent root rot. Monsteras are forgiving and adapt well to changing light conditions, making them perfect for both beginners and experienced plant parents. Over time, they can grow into large, impressive specimens that serve as a natural focal point or floor statement plant. Their leaves also help filter indoor air, improving overall home air quality while adding beauty. With proper sunlight and minimal maintenance, monsteras remain healthy, vibrant, and continuously produce new, eye-catching leaves. They're an ideal choice for anyone looking to combine bold aesthetics with a resilient, sun-loving plant indoors. Zebra plants are striking, sun-loving houseplants that thrive in bright, indirect sunlight, and a few hours of gentle direct light really brings out the bold, white-striped patterns on their dark green leaves. They grow steadily under bright conditions, producing new leaves that keep the plant looking fresh and lively. For care, keep the soil consistently moist but well drained, and avoid letting it dry out completely, as they prefer steady hydration without waterlogging. Zebra plants are forgiving if you occasionally miss a watering, making them perfect for beginner or busy plant parents. Over time, they form compact, upright rosettes that add a graphic, modern touch to shelves, tables, or windowsills. Their dense foliage also contributes to cleaner indoor air while brightening the room with unique texture and pattern. With proper light and minimal maintenance, zebra plants stay vibrant, healthy, and visually striking. They're a fantastic choice for anyone looking for a sun-loving plant that combines bold style with easy indoor care. Geogenanthus is a low-growing, sun-loving plant that thrives in bright, indirect sunlight, and a few hours of gentle direct light can enhance the deep green color of its glossy, strap-like leaves. It grows steadily under optimal light, forming dense clusters that create a lush, tropical groundcover effect indoors. For care, keep the soil consistently moist but well drained, and avoid letting it sit in water to prevent root rot. Geogenanthus is forgiving if watering is occasionally missed, making it ideal for beginner or busy plant owners. Over time, it forms a thick, vibrant carpet of foliage that adds texture and depth to tables, shelves, or floor spaces. Its dense leaves also help improve indoor air quality while giving your home a lively, natural touch. With consistent sunlight and minimal maintenance, Geogenanthus stays healthy, vibrant, and visually appealing. It's perfect for anyone looking for a resilient, sun-loving plant that brings a tropical feel indoors. Majesty palms are elegant, sun-loving plants that thrive in bright, indirect sunlight, and a few hours of direct light can help their feathery fronds grow fuller and greener. Their arching, pinnate leaves create a tropical vibe, instantly bringing life and height to any room or corner. For care, keep the soil consistently moist but well drained, and avoid letting it dry out completely to maintain healthy growth. Majesty palms are forgiving if you occasionally miss a watering, making them suitable for beginner or busy plant owners. Over time, they grow into tall, graceful specimens that serve as natural focal points in your indoor space. Their lush foliage also contributes to cleaner indoor air while adding texture and movement to your decor. With proper sunlight and minimal maintenance, Majesty palms stay vibrant, healthy, and visually striking. They're an excellent choice for anyone looking to bring a tropical, sun-loving plant indoors that truly stands out. Cast iron plants are famously tough and adaptable, thriving in bright, indirect sunlight but also capable of handling a few hours of direct sun without complaint. They get their name for a reason. These plants are nearly indestructible and can survive where many others fail. Their long, deep green leaves add an elegant, architectural touch to any space, staying lush and upright year-round. For care, keep the soil slightly moist but let the top inch dry out between waterings, as they dislike soggy roots. Cast iron plants are slow growers, but their resilience makes up for it. They can tolerate drought, temperature changes, and even a bit of neglect. Over time, they form dense clumps of rich foliage that purify the air and bring calm, natural beauty to your home. With a steady dose of sunlight and minimal effort, these plants remain healthy, green, and timeless. They're perfect for anyone looking for a truly low-maintenance, sun-tolerant plant that always looks effortlessly good. And there you have it, 21 incredible houseplants that don't just survive the sun, they absolutely thrive in it. Whether your space gets that golden afternoon glow or full-blown sunshine all day, these plants are ready to bring life, color, and freshness right into your home. Remember, every bright spot deserves a little greenery, and with the right care, these sun lovers will reward you with healthy growth and stunning vibes year-round. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more plant-loving tips, and drop a comment telling me which sun-thriving beauty you're adding to your collection next. Thanks for hanging out. Now go give those sunny windows a new leafy roommate.